Good evening. It's your boy, it's the T.O. aka Toronto Brad. Welcome to the podcast for tonight. And for today, I thought I might do something a little bit different. I wanted to get into the story of the Matharoos sisters. I don't know if you guys ever heard about these girls, but they were like a quote unquote like the Kardashians. You know, they were two suburban girls from Toronto that were dating rich, like African guys from Africa. And so basically, these girls, they were immigrants. Their parents came to Canada from India, and but they were young when they came here. And hello, Tita Cheng. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining. Yeah, so Tita Cheng, these girls, they came here from India, very young age. Yeah. They were immigrants from India, and they were kind of like fashionable girls. Like they were into fashion. And when they were in high school, they were always dressing up. Yes, good morning, Tita. Thank you for joining in on the podcast. And they're very pretty girls. So they were always getting a lot of attention, but they didn't really talk a lot with the other girls in the school. And that, yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, Tita Cheng. I'm doing a podcast tonight. We're just discussing We're discussing the Canadian Kardashians. They call them the Matharoos sisters. And they're basically from where I'm from. I'm from North York. They're from North York. So we're all from the same area. So they're from the same area as me, North York. And, they were just like high fashion kids, really. High fashion kids from the suburbs. And, they got themselves into a little bit of trouble. So for you guys, for point of reference, I think I have a picture here for you guys. You guys can know what these girls look like. Let's see if I can find a picture here of some of these girls. All right, so I'll just use this picture here. So this is what the girls look like. These are the Matharoos sisters, guys. They call them the Canadian Kardashians. The Canadian Kardashians, guys. These guys were the ones that they were traveling around the world. And they were living the life of like very luxury lifestyle. So I know what you guys are asking me right now. You're saying, how could these two little high school girls with no money, they were children of immigrants, how did they get access to all this money? Yeah, man. Oh, okay, no worries. Okay, thank you, Tita. They look like lesbians. Okay. It's all good, man. It's all good. So basically, this is how they did it. They were just like the Kardashians. They would try to find and attract very, very wealthy black men. Not even wealthy, like billionaire status, Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, billionaire black guys from Africa. That's what these girls would do. So they would hook up with these really, really rich guys, and that's basically what they did. So you're probably asking yourself, well, how do these girls meet up with these guys? So I didn't say lesbians. Yeah. Yeah. So this is what happened. So when these girls were in high school or university, they had a job at one of the malls here in Toronto called Sherway Gardens, which is out in the west part of Toronto called the Etobicoke. And they were working at one of the fashion retail outlets there. I think it was a Mendocino or Marciano. I don't know if it was Mendocino or Marciano. One of those type of kind of little Italian style boutique fashion stores that you see in the mall. That's what they were working, or one of them was working there. And it was at the mall while they were working at the little Marciano store where they ran into their first rich guy. So one guy there was a Nigerian guy, very wealthy guy. Yo, Viking Prepper, man, what's going down, man? Thank you for joining my podcast. Today we're talking about the Matharoos sisters, guys. These girls, man, these girls are so much trouble. You guys don't believe how much trouble. These girls, they're from where I'm from. They're from North York, right? And these girls cause controversy all over the world, man. All over the world, these girls causing controversy. And I thought, maybe I would do a quick little stream on them so you guys would get an idea about these girls and what they did and all the exploits that these girls went on. And these are just two little girls from like the suburbs of Toronto, North York. You're going to find out what these girls did to bag all that money, So anyways, yeah, so they were working at a mall, Sherway Gardens. This is about... Oh man, it's about 17, 18 years ago now. It's a long time ago. I think it was about 2008. So I was almost 18, 16 years ago. It's a long time. Or 16, 17 years, man. It's a long time. So they were working there at that mall at Sherway Gardens. And what happened was when they were working there, this Nigerian guy came into their store. And I think so. And the one that he met was Joy T. So if you're looking at the picture right there on the screen, Joy T would be the one that is on the right. So he met up with Joy T, and they started dating. So So this is her first in. Now she's in with the very rich Nigerian class. And she did it from Toronto. She didn't even have to go to Nigeria. She did it right here in North York, in Etobicoke, Sherway Gardens. And she's now dating a billionaire Nigerian. And lucky as well, this rich guy, he also had a friend, also a billionaire. And he started dating Joy T's sister, Kieran. And Kieran is the girl there that you're seeing on the left. So that's how it started, guys. Yo, man. American. Yeah, man. Trump is going to build a wall. Yeah, I'm sure he's going to build a wall, man. Trump is going to build a wall for sure, man. I don't doubt it, man. I'm waiting to see if Trump is going to build that wall. Okay. So anyways, let's continue on. So these are the two sisters, guys. So now you guys know these two sisters, the Matharoos sisters. And you're going to see everything that these girls are getting into. And these girls getting into a lot of controversy, man. I'm telling you. So these girls, they now are connected with these Nigerian guys. And they're flying all over the world. So I think the first place this guy takes them, these girls are just like in college. Like they're really young. This guy takes them to Spain, takes them to Greece, takes them to Singapore. They're living the life of absolute luxury. And they're flying on private jets. The works, man. So you guys, to give you an idea, let's say, I'll see if I have a picture here. These private jets. This is what these girls are doing. These Toronto girls are flying around the world, private jet, courtesy of these Nigerian billionaires. So these girls really... You could say these girls truly, really did meet that Nigerian prince. They really met this Nigerian prince because they're flying all over the world on his private jet. And it's the lifestyle. Once they got addicted to that lifestyle, then obviously that's when things started really rolling for them. And then they had access to all the things they could only dream about. When I was telling you earlier that when they were in high school, they would be like all dressing up fashionista style. But now they actually gonna live that actual Kardashian lifestyle with the actual private jet, billionaire boyfriend, fancy hotels. Like everything is laid out for these two girls here. So yeah, man, it's crazy, man. You can't make this shit up, man. Exactly, man. You cannot make this shit up for real, man. It's crazy to think that this story is even real. Like sometimes even I'm having a hard time because it's so close to me because these girls are from basically where I'm from. They're right North York girls, right? So, but they're doing it up and they're making it, man. They're doing what their gut tells them, and they're gonna be making that money, man. So yeah, man. These are grannies? No, well, maybe now they're grannies. These pictures are from like 18 years ago. This is a long time ago. This is these girls were, when they were like socialites. I don't know how old they are now. They must be older, but I think they still do Instagram. I think you can still catch these two girls on Instagram and the like because they still do it, but I'm not really following them, but I just wanted to give you guys a breakdown of exactly what it's like, from that angle. Yeah, man. You're gonna, yeah, I guess you could say they're gold diggers. Yeah, I guess you could say that, man. I guess you could say that they are gold diggers, man. They are gold diggers. But anyways, yeah, so they're living a life of luxury, and the thing is now they're connected to very high society in Nigeria, and they're becoming a target because a lot of the guys that these girls are with, sometimes the guys, they're married, man. Like these guys are married guys and they're hanging out with these African guys and they're married, man. And so obviously there's a lot of jealousy and there's a lot of fighting, a lot of cat fighting, and a lot of that cat fighting goes on online. And apparently what happened was, from what my understanding is, there was a Nigerian blogging site, and these girls were on it and they would discuss their relationship with all of these billionaire African guys. That was my understanding. So this is where they started to get into trouble, right? Because now you're dealing with very, very powerful men and you're using their indiscretions, I guess you could say. You're using their indiscretions against them, right? So they're going to be hooking up with you and you're making a diary about it and you're doing an online diary. That's going to be trouble for you because these guys, they're billionaires. They're very powerful people in Nigeria. These guys, you could say that they're running the country just like the way Elon Musk runs the United States. When you get a certain level of wealth, you're basically the one that's running everything. So, yeah. Yeah, drama queens. Yeah, I guess you could say drama queens. For sure. But anyways, yeah, man. So, yeah, man, I thought today we'll do up a different type of story. I wanted to share the Matharoos sisters with you guys, man. We're going in, guys. The deep dive on the Matharoos sisters, man. So I know you guys never got a chance to figure out what's going on with these guys. So I said, hey, man, today I will do a Matharoo vlog. Take a look, see what's going on. I've never, yeah. They're in Canada. They were big. They were big worldwide. There was a big, when these girls were doing their thing, it was a big international like controversy. So girls were doing their thing. It was a big international. But yeah, they were put in jail. Yeah, man, they were put in jail. Actually, I can show you. Like they got arrested. So basically, what happened is these girls, like I told you, these girls were putting the indiscretions of their boyfriends or their lovers on this website, this gossip website in Nigeria. And then what happened was that somebody came knocking at their hotel. So these girls were staying at a fancy hotel. This is in Lagos, Nigeria. So especially in their country, you want to be real careful about what you post and stuff like that online. And these guys had these girls arrested, man, for what they were doing online, for posting all these rumors and everything. And it's a very serious crime over there. So that's basically what happened. I didn't realize that Brad was like, this is Lagos, Nigeria. This is the Echoes Hotel. So this is the hotel that they were staying at when they got busted. This is the hotel. So these girls were staying here, and I think they were using this as their base of operations. And I mean, it's a nice hotel. I mean, I can say it right here. It's looking like a nice hotel. Nigeria style hotel, Nigerian lifestyles of the rich and famous, man. So, yeah, man. And these girls, the police came and knocked at their door at this hotel. And they're like, listen, man, you girls have been posting stuff online about these billionaires saying that, you guys are being intimate or you guys have some type of inside knowledge of any of their indiscretions. And yeah, and because of that, because you're going into their privacy, you're going to be under arrest. So that's basically what happened right here, man. So you got to be so careful everything you say, dude. But anyways, man, Africa dangerous. Yeah, man, of course, man. Africa's very dangerous, man. I agree. So anyways, let's continue on. Let's continue on the story. So yeah, so the police come for these girls. And then what happens? Now these girls are detained. I don't know how you say they're detained, but they're detained. Oh, do I have a picture of these girls detained? Let's see if I have that picture. Let's take a look here and see if I have it. See if I have yeah, so the girls got arrested in Nigeria. So the police came to their hotel. Let me see if I have the photo of these girls when they got busted. They got busted, and yeah. Let's take a look here. I think yeah, this right here. They got busted right here. Let's take a look here. They got busted. So this is in Nigeria when they got busted right here. They had to go to court. So yeah, the girls got busted, man. That's it right there. Yeah, man, Viking Prepper, story time, man. Doing a story for you guys tonight, man. So they got busted, and then what happened was, because of the situation that these girls were in, their passports got confiscated. So when their passports got confiscated, they basically had no exit out of Nigeria. So the Canadian government had to come in and step in to help to get these girls out of Nigeria. So if I'm reading the post here, so if I read this post here correctly, I'll just read this post out for you guys. The Instagram famous Toronto sisters, Joydy and Kieran Matharoos, accused of scamming a billionaire, had help from Canada's embassy to escape Nigeria, according to the Immigration, Refugee and Citizenship Canada. The department told CBC News that the sisters, who've been colloquially referred to as the Canadian Kardashians, were in a situation of extreme urgency, which led to the issue of emergency travel documents. So they got emergency travel documents to escape Nigeria, because obviously the Nigerian government would have confiscated their passports, and these girls didn't have no way out, so they had to just pray that someone would offer to escort them out of the area. So yeah, man, I don't think I'm gonna be doing that much of a live stream today, man. I don't know, I got really tired, man. I work so hard every day, man. I'm always working, and that's why I imagine Ohio's prison, man. Scammers always go free. Yeah. Obviously, man. Obviously, guys. You guys know what I'm talking about, man. But anyways, guys. Yeah, so that's your Matharoos for you guys. These girls pretty, man. If you went to Indian girls, but these girls were living that high life in Nigeria, man. In Nigeria, I always tell you guys, man, these boys in Nigeria, man, they're balling, man. Look at the houses these boys in Nigeria live in, man. They're not joking around. Nigeria is on another level. Now, a lot of it's because of China. I told you guys already, China really putting the money into Africa right now. And I see how those Africans are living in China. They really living it up. And those Chinese, they invest in all their money in Africa for real. And it's paying off because these Nigerians, they never lived like this before, man. I can tell you that right now. And it's not just one house. Like, I could be like, oh, that's just one house in Nigeria. But then, man, you wouldn't believe me if I told you that they got subdivision after subdivision of houses like that. Like, it's just house after house after house, you know, in Nigeria that looking like that. Like, look at this, man. Just house after house. Look at that. Nigeria. House after house after house. All rich, rich, rich. Nigeria is crazy too, man. It got a massive population. I think Nigeria got a population 260 million or something like that. So just incredible population. Really high luxury. A lot of it. Now, I'm going to be really straight with you. That a lot of that is growth due to China, man. China's the one that's investing in Africa like there ain't no tomorrow. So look at these houses, man. When I look at Nigeria, I'm always shocked. I'm like, I could see why these two little Indian 304s were heading out there, man. The houses there looking pretty dope, man, in Nigeria, man. They looking pretty damn dope. Nigeria is on another level, man. It's on another level. It's looking better than Canada, man. Neighbors, Rothschild stripped Africa clean. Yeah, I thought they stripped Africa clean, but China can find some scraps, man. China coming in hardcore for the scraps. You know what I mean? So, yeah. China came in hardcore for the scraps. To do it up, man. Second. Oh, man. Yeah, man. New mega defense minister in America. Yeah, man, I heard, man. Trump is going in hardcore. I told you guys about that. Got my strobe light, man. Wow, this thing is bright. It's a really bright strobe light, man. What do you see, eh? $50-50, but VP gets 2 votes. Yeah, man. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. We all for MAGA. MAGA, MAGA. Tonight, Trump just froze all Ukraine funding for 100 days. Yeah! We're talking about, man. Shut that funding off for Ukraine, man. Gee whiz, Ukraine was getting all the money, man. Trump shut it down, man. That's what we're talking about, man. Trump shut it down, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. It's time for the American people to come first, man. It's time for the American people to come first. Why is Ukraine above the American people? I always ask myself that, man. So, yeah, man. More power to him, man. More power to Trump, man. Stop giving money to Ukraine, man. All it down, but Israel and Egypt still get. Yeah. Hi, Brad. You just missed Jeff last night. He got a wanker on the delete on and deleted the stream. He got a wanker on. Somebody was on the stream and was doing their thing on the stream. Trump deporting Mexicans, but we need them as cannon fodder. Yeah, exactly. You do need them as cannon fodder, man. Things are crazy right now. Things are really crazy around the world right now. Yeah, oh man, that's sad for Jeff, man. Jeff's a good guy too, man. I don't like hearing about that kind of nonsense. Let me turn my light on. It's a little bit too dark in here. Let me turn my light on for a bit, guys. Give me 1 second here. It's too dark, man. I had to turn my light on. It's a little too dark, guys. So we can do a proper live stream now. We back. Single man travel to Asia blog, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Thank you guys. My throat gets so dry when I'm doing these live streams. My throat gets dry. So, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, man. I'm watching everything. And how's it going with all of this stuff that's going down in the Thailand community, man? What's the latest news, man? Single man stuck in Toronto. Yeah, single man stuck in Toronto. Single man dreaming of going to Asia. Yo, CM1, thank you so much for your support, man. Jeff didn't know him. He said, okay, he didn't know him. Okay. Jeff got to be careful when he bring people on he doesn't know, man. Yeah, you got to be careful because someone could just try to destroy your channel. I know Jeff worked really hard. He's got like 5 channels, but he worked really hard. But the Beers and Cheers channel, I think he has as a throwaway channel. Yeah, I heard Thailand genre is very quiet, except for the only one making news right now is that guy. I've been watching that guy, Stu. He's in Thailand, and I've been watching his vlogging. He's a little young black guy. It's pretty good. You guys should watch Stu, Joshua, Shua, I don't know, SHU. He's a vlogger in Vietnam, but he's in Thailand right now. It's really good. He's a young guy. He's a young black guy, man. Yeah, I saw Cheap Charlie was vlogging. I dropped some little super chats on him, but it's nothing really. I know Charlie getting like $500 in super chats, but you know, I give him a little bit. Yeah, but Cheap Charlie vlogs, I always watch Cheap Charlie, man. It's hard to resist. We've been watching him for a long time, like 8 years now. So it's hard to resist watching Cheap Charlie. Some young black guy. Some young guy. My alter ego. My alter ego for when I go in and bury the boss's chat. Yeah, so when I go in there, I go in as some young guy. Barry doesn't even know the deal that I'm some young guy. You know, he doesn't even know. But we're keeping it live out here on these Toronto streets, guys. Thank you for popping in on my stream tonight, guys. Man, I'm so tired, man. My body's tired. I don't think I'm gonna make it tonight very long, guys. Maybe I just do a quick stream and maybe tomorrow we'll start up another stream, guys. Get a girl in Toronto? Yeah, I guess I could get a girl in Toronto. Wasn't there stuff going on in Toronto with the politics? Yeah, yeah. There's gonna be a. Do you have the whole weekend of work? Um, no, I'm gonna rest this weekend. I gotta get some rest. I'm so tired, man. I worked really hard this week, so this weekend I'm gonna rest. I wish I could book my flight, but right now I'm kind of indispensable. Everybody at the warehouse kind of needs me, so I can't really take off for Thailand right now. I'm an old man. Time for me to retire, man. It's time for me to retire. I'm getting that age, you know. I'm not a young guy. I'm not some young guy, as they used to say. I'm not some young guy, you know. Girls were doing their thing. It was a big international controversy. Man, this has been a really quiet stream, man. This has been a quiet stream. I got Viking Prepper, got Pen Name in the house, man. Thank you guys for tuning in, man. Tinder's for old ladies. Yeah, actually, yeah, it's true, man. Tinder for old fat ladies. I think that's it, man. I don't know nothing, you know. Just gonna drink the rest of my Coke and then I'm gonna go to sleep, man. I'm too tired, man. I don't think I can do any live stream. Look at Ron, man. Ron live streams constantly. I don't know how he does it, man. He's always live streaming, man. Oh yeah, is this in Thailand, Leo? Are you in Thailand and you got a new dentist there? Oh, you're in Florida, okay. Gas is getting high legal. Yeah, for real, man. Oh man, I'm tired, man. My back is killing me. Everything is killing me right now, man. You guys are on it, man. Set up a date for this weekend. Okay, I'll try to set up a date. What about Nita? What about Nita? Nita always got something. Nita always has something to say. Did you just send $50? No, I'm not sending any money, man. Only one asking for money is Nita. Nita's the only one asking me for money. Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna make it, guys. I'm too tired, guys. I think I have to cut it short, guys. I do apologize. I'm too tired, man. I work so hard every day. I don't even have time to get a proper sleep. I think I just gotta get some sleep, guys, man. Maybe when I wake up in the morning, we can do a continuation podcast and take it from there. It's just I'm just too tired right now to do a podcast, man. Thought I had the energy, but really I don't. So I'll do it tomorrow when I wake up, guys. Thanks for tuning in, guys.